be the object of affection, not because of what I've done, not because of who I am, not because of who I know, not because of what I own, but I want someone in the world to look me in the eye and see just me and value, love, care for, and want me to belong to them. Everybody wants to be loved. Premise number 2, no human relationship or material possession has the power to love us deeply, consistently, and unconditionally. If you want to put it a little bit shorter, there's nothing out there and there's no one out there that can love you the way your deepest heart need demands. Every person will let you down. Every thrill is temporary. Every success is fleeting. There just isn't a something or a someone out there that can love you the way you desperately want to be loved. Premise number 3, when we feel unloved, we will figure out ways to get others to love us. When that need doesn't get met to be deeply loved, you and I will figure ways to get people to love us. In the bulletin, I noticed a new Search for Significance class. Excellent book. The thesis of that book, Search for Significance, is really how we attempt to get other people to love us. And it's usually fairly unhealthy ways. Usually brings a lot of long-term pain. It's things like performance. We say things like, you should love me. Things like, you should love me because I own this, have this, can do this. So we work hard and we think if we're successful, popular, powerful, or whatever, then you should love me because of that. Or we'll play the approval game. Will you love me if I? And so we go around trying not to make anybody mad, and we try and do what we figure out what every scenario and every relationship needs. Will you love me if? Seeking approval of people, often losing who we are in the process. Sometimes we do it by manipulation. Some of us have become experts at making other people feel guilty so they'll love us. You never. You always. Some of us use barter. I'll love you if you love me. We play games. Others, we use the victim means. If you only understood all I've been through and the pain and we use ways to get people to feel sorry for us because that feels a lot like love. Other people know it's not love, but they'll use attention getting, acting out. Because even to have people mad at you, to show some emotion is better than nothing. The premise simply is this. You and I will play a multitude of games in relationships to try and get people to love us when we don't feel deeply loved. Premise number 4 is just because God loves us, there's no guarantee that we'll experience that love. That's one you might want to ponder a little bit. Can you sign off on that? The fact is, God loves you. He's demonstrated His love. You're the object of His affection right now. Not if you do this, not if you clean up your act a little bit, not if you do this or do that. This morning, right where you're at, you are the object of His affection. He loves you. But that doesn't mean you'll experience it. Ephesians chapter 3, as we alluded to earlier, the Apostle Paul prays for a church that they could grasp God's love. Why would he pray for something if it was automatic? Premise number 5, it is only when we experience being deeply loved that we have the capacity to love others deeply. The implications of that are astronomical, if you buy it. It's not until you're deeply loved. It's not until you can go beyond intellectually saying, oh yes, I believe God loves me. But where it moves down into your emotions and into your spirit and into your soul, and where there's an abiding sense that you're filled up, that you have value apart from your performance, apart from anything. When you feel that, when you experience that, when it becomes a part of your life and your being, it's only then you have the capacity to move into relationships as a giver instead of as a manipulator and as a taker. Jesus at the final night with His disciples, do you remember He just washed their feet? And He knew this was it. He'd invested all